As a young kid, you want to play AFL football, and when I was 19 years old, I was running around playing amateur footy, so I was a long, long way off, being where I am today. And I've had ups and downs, but I wouldn't trade anything. I've done a uni degree, met a lot of great people outside of footy that I probably wouldn't have the opportunity to meet along the way. So I certainly wouldn't change a thing. But AFL footy is my passion, and it's what I've always wanted to do. So I'm glad I get to do it now.
That is their first goal in the grand final. You're not going to forget Mzungu, are we?
I've no regrets. I had 2 great years at Trinity Aquinas playing amateur footy, and if I did get drafted at 18, I probably wouldn't have survived in the system and didn't have the discipline that I do now. So I think it was my 3rd year at running in the draft, and so I did have a couple of knockbacks, but I think I was ready when my name was called out. I'm not sure the words to describe it. It was just sort of relief and an opportunity. I think I saw it as an opportunity, and I think a lot of guys, when you get drafted, it's about being on a list is your achievement, but for me it was, now I've got my opportunity, I want to do something with it. So it was sort of just get in there straight as soon as I can and try and earn my spot and make something of the chance I've been given.
Mzungu marks, he can go all the way. How good's this? He kicks the goal. The Dockers supporters start to celebrate.
My mum's family's all from here, and when my mum and dad split up, she decided that that was best for us and best for her to come back to her family, so we came over here and loved it ever since. She's been my greatest supporter and probably my biggest role model. She's raising me and my brother, done a super job, and so supportive of everything I've done. And I think, for each AFL player to get to where they want to be, there needs to be a really good, strong support network. And she's been that for myself, and I know she's very proud of both me and my brother and our endeavours in life. My mum and dad split up at quite a young age, so we never probably had that, dinner time chats and things that you'd probably do with, father and son. But he's been very, very supportive of me, and I have a great relationship with my dad, although distant. There's a bit of confusion when people, guess where I'm from, New Zealand, maybe Fiji or something like that. So people are a little bit surprised when they hear that I've got a Zimbabwean background. He obviously grew up in Zimbabwe. He lives over in the Gold Coast now. Been very, very supportive of me all throughout my life, and we've been at a distance for a long time, but we're a frequent contact, and he's been a great support.
Tendai Mzungu to make his AFL debut, boys.
He hasn't watched a lot of my football, to be honest, so for him to be there for my first AFL game, he was a thrill. He was smiling the whole weekend. I think it was a real buzz for him, and it was great for me to be able to have my father there and to see his enjoyment as well.
Mzungu, bouncing ball unkind. That deserved to go through in your AFL debut.
Fremantle docker Tendai Mzungu stole the show at last night's Big Bash final with a spectacular catch in the crowd.
Yeah, we thought about it. We thought all day that we were, there was a few sixes being hit around our area, and I think Krause was the one who stated that if it comes his way, that he's happy to push any of us out the way to get it. So I saw that as a signal to give it back to him.
Can't believe Crowley wasn't pinching him in the ribs, or he might punching him.
Yeah, he is still flat. It's been what, 8 or 9 months now, but he still brings it up every now and then. He's got my big paw prints in his back, but in my haze, I think I kissed the ball. I was pretty excited. Yeah, it was a raw emotion, and people still stop me in the street and say, well, good catch, and not much talk about footy. So I think that'll live me for a little while.